to pull up the one. Okay, here it is. Thank goodness this did not get. This was shared and it got missed. Okay, good. I was so worried. That it escaped me. This is the dumbest crap I've ever seen. So now they have breakdancing in the Olympics. Yes, probably twerking. That's what made me think of this. I want you to see this girl. I want you to see this girl breakdancing. Now, breakdancing was really big when I was a youngster in the 1980s. They had what were some of the names of the movies? I mean, one was named Breakdancing, but I forget. But it was that real electronic, 80s sound that was really bad. But we thought it was the coolest thing ever, and we'd put out cardboard and breakdance on it. Well, now they've got it in the Olympics. Now hold on to your horses, guys. Not Footloose. Screw off. Screw off with Footloose. No, it was breakdancing. I don't remember any of the bands. They even had movies based on breakdancing. Anyway, just watch the holy crap, is this bad? This is Olympic breakdancing. It looks like the girl's having a moment. Listen to the crowd go wild. So bad. Now for the YouTube folk, I'm going to have to either speed that up or slow that down. I'll probably slow it down because if I speed it up, it might actually look like it's good. And I don't want anybody to get the impression that it's good. This is not good. People are like, wait, what in the hells of the realms of the multiverse is Olympic competitive breakdancing? And why am I looking at white women from Lithuania breaking in a do-rag? This is so stupid. Anyway, my whole point is the Olympics are a joke. The Olympics are a joke. And now more. So they've got Olympic swimmers that are swimming in, I don't know, is it the Seine River? Is it the Seine River that I'm thinking of? There was a woman swimming in the Seine River doing a breaststroke, and she came up and she had a rubber on her head because the Seine is just full of trash. So they're showing this on the Olympics. She comes up, she's got a Jimmy plastered to her forehead as she comes out of the water. People are getting out of the water and throwing up because of the bacteria and the crap in the water. Then you got the opening Olympic Games, where you've got the nonsense of making fun of the last dinner, and you got blue Smurfs and chicks with beards and dudes with boobs and all the other stuff dancing and that crap. And now you've got Olympic athletes literally twerking, and they're using it to promote OnlyFools content. I just what are we doing? What are we doing? Pole vaulter Alicia Newman addresses OnlyFools critics as profile skyrockets after Olympics twerk. Of course it skyrockets because there's an overpopulation of simps in the world. And it's embarrassing and it's stupid. So she goes out there, she competes, she wins bronze, so good for her. She wins a bronze medal, and then she does it to twerk, and then advertises her OnlyFools. Oh, the Olympics are great. Gee, I wonder why everybody's boycotting the Olympics. Olympic pole vaulter Alicia Newman is paying no mind to critics over her OnlyFools endeavors. By the way, she does. I did a search. She does. Let me correct that. I at least have seen photos that you would not be sharing with grandma. I don't know if she actually does, but I think she does. There's a lot of fakes out there, so it's hard to tell. Anyway, Newman, who became a viral sensation Wednesday after celebrating her bronze medal finish in the women's pole vault final by twerking in front of the Stade de France crowd, spoke to German publication BILD about her presence on the subscription fan site, where roughly 65,000 users have liked her profile. Of course, many people have certain cliche. When they think of Only Fools, I can't change many people's minds, Newman 30 said. Now, I mean, is it me or is she just mid? Like, I don't understand why people can be like, oh, I saw her in the Olympics pole vaulting. She's so mid. I definitely want to pay $10 or £10 a month to see that. Yeah, pole vaulter. Is this really? I mean, yes, she definitely, to me, she looks like kind of like the trailer park mids that I used to see that, you know, by the time they hit 24, we're smoking two packs a day, and she looks to me, she looks like she's 35. She looks like she's 35 to me. How can people pay? They say access to her page costs around $7 during the Olympics. It's so stupid. That's so stupid. Oh, she's 30. She's 30. Yeah, she kind of looks like she's 38, 40. But this website has connected me with so many fans, more than any other pole vaulter before. What others think about it doesn't bother me. I am who I am, and I do it well. Oh boy, doesn't that tell you everything you need to know? I am who I am, and I do it well. Okay. Newman posts a lot of her training sessions to Only Fools, with BILD reporting it costs $7.14 or a monthly, during the Paris Games, versus a monthly sub of $12.99. Content creators are said to keep around 20% of the revenue. I earn money with what I post. You have to log in to find out. It makes me confident and I feel good about it. That's all that matters, isn't it, guys? It makes me feel good and it makes me money, so shut up. If that just doesn't explain everything about our society today. Like it just, look, I am not a stick in the mud, like Bible thumping conservative. I'm not. But does everything have to be about this? Does everything have to be about the message? Does everything have to be about Only Fools? Does everything have to be about women selling themselves for money? Why is all roads lead to this? Is it just because women find out, hey, you know what? I look okay in a bikini and I can make $5,000 extra a month, so I'm going to show everything. Yeah, you're right. Fortherbot says, we deserve what we tolerate. I mean, you're right. And again, if men stop paying, women would stop doing it. Do you hate the player or do you hate the game? You know, she's going like everybody else, realizing, hey, you know what? Idiots are going to pay for this crap. I'm a 30-year-old mid, but if I can make, I don't know, $12.99, even if you only have like 1,000 followers, that's $13,000 a month. Winning the bronze, it was a surreal moment. It was awesome. Everyone was saying if somebody was going to do it, it would be me, and I'm happy I lived up to that expectation. I did pull up the story about it, but you know, some people are speaking negatively about it. Others are saying, "Oh, these comments are miserable. Let someone who's worked hard for 4 years have fun." I don't know. Why do we bother? Why do we bother anymore? And then there was this other thing, too, where this story, Olympic hottie Luna Alonso updates after inappropriate expulsion. She was kicked out of the Olympic Games for being inappropriate and creating an inappropriate environment. And she's a Paraguayan swimmer. And what's her social media? Now, again, she might be a pretty girl, but it used to be about the sport. Like, yeah, you could do the sport and be really good at the sport, and you might make the cover of a men's magazine or Sporting World or something, or Sports Illustrated, and you might even make it into their swimsuit edition. But it's now, there's so many, and this is like, I think the third or fourth story I've read about this stuff. It's almost like, well, I'm an athlete, but boy, this will really kick off my OnlyFools content. It's like, is it not good enough to be like the best in the world at a sport, or even competing against, and you're like the best, I don't know, 10 or 20 of all people on the globe in a sport? Nope, it's not about that. I need to use this to promote my crap. And that's all it becomes. I did look into her. I didn't see any specifically saucy stuff on her. So I don't think that she's necessarily on OnlyFools like the other ones, but it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. There's so many women now that are just kind of like, hey, it's easy and I make extra money, and so I'm going to sell myself, and there's no shame, and there's no making fun of it, because this is real work, and this is where everything goes. You know, we joke that it's one of the oldest professions in the world, women selling themselves. And here we are, God knows how many millennia later, and the minute that there's no shame, the minute that we don't make fun of them, the minute that we don't call them out, the minute that it's stunning and brave and it's good, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, everybody. The minute that happens, they go right back to it. Except this time they can brag about it and act like it's a great thing. And why? Why? Because it's the lowest common denominator. What's the easiest thing that a woman can do to make money? Either marry somebody that's well off, rich, or create OnlyFools, or go back to the oldest profession in the world. I don't know whose fault it is, whether it's the men's, the women for doing it, the men for getting it, society not shaming it. I don't know. But I can tell you, we're right back here again. It's tiring and it's stupid.